What's up?
What up?
Man, my name is Osagi.
And my name is Chris.
And this is Prophetic Foolishness. We are back.
We're back.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Episode 2. Episode 2. We're back, man.
Yeah.
If this is your first time tuning in, like we said, man, this is a place where we talk about uncommon topics that might engage with the common person and give them a space to challenge the societal norms. So if this is your first time, man, welcome. And if you're a returning guest, you know, what's up, fam? Welcome to the
Prophetic Foolishness fam.
Say that 5 times twice or 5 times fast. Man, we welcome you again. You know, we appreciate you for rocking with us, man. But for today, man, we really got something good for you guys.
We got something good. It's going to cut deep. It's going to hit all the dry spots.
All the dry spots, man. It's going to hit the hard places, the cracks in between the other places.
Yeah.
But, man, we're going to go in on this one. So this is a question.
What is it?
That we had got asked. Sorry, I say asked sometimes. So
yeah.
I have to make sure I get the asked. It's a question, man, that was presented to us, man. And when we first heard it, we were like,
that's good.
That's good.
Never thought about that.
Kind of laughed about it, but we're like, we're going to talk about this. We have stories now, but perspectives on this. So today's episode is, why is being ashy a bad thing?
Why is being ashy a bad thing? Well, okay. For those of our listeners who don't know what ashy is, can we define that?
I will help you guys. For those of our less melanated listeners who don't know what ashy is, have no fear.
Have no fear.
Me and Chris are here
Chris and
to
Osagi are here.
educate the masses.
The masses, yep.
So, to my melanated listeners, rock
know.
with us. You know what I'm saying? You already know what's going on, but I'm really going to break this down for them. All right. So there's this thing called ashiness. Most times this is when it happens. When you go into the shower, you finish showering, you leave. There's this magical thing that takes place within minute 10 and minute 12. All of a sudden, the moisture is now gone from your skin from the shower.
Yep.
And with the moisture left was the natural oils on your skin. So what you start to see is this white, dry, cracked substance on your skin.
Yep.
And to my less melanated listeners, this is what we call ashiness.
So let me say, ashiness actually happens to all races.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what race you are.
Yes.
Your skin can get dry when the moisture is sucked up by the environment.
Yes, but because of the way the good God, our good Lord, has created our melanated listeners.
Yeah, so we darker pigmentation.
You'll see
that
the ashiness in the cracks, the crevices in between your, in between your hands, your wrist, your knees. These are the important touch points. You know, so for those of you, if this is your first time understanding what ashiness or even hearing about this, we say welcome to the secret that we have us melanated listeners have been knowing for many years.
You probably have not seen somebody be ashy. Maybe you can remember back to when you were a kid when people didn't care about it that much, but you typically won't see an adult.
Oh no, not a grown man, not a grown man,
not a grown man,
because one of his peers will help him. Hopefully.
Yeah. Or if you go into the bag or glove compartment of a black person, you will probably see a little bit of hand lotion for when the skin gets dry unexpectedly.
Or you go to his work office and he pulls out of his desk some lotion there.
Or if you have, Germex or something like that.
Bro, Germex don't be working for me, bro.
Hey, if I can't find lotion, I'll just...
Germex, you just have to keep reapplying.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, that's what ashiness is. And so in the melanated community, ashiness is frowned upon. It is not a thing. Ashiness is not a good thing. And so I'm wondering, why have we deemed ashiness to be so bad? Because I'll give from a very, very young age.
Let's talk about how bad being ashy is.
Oh man, I remember in elementary, if you came to school with like ashy ankles, ashy knees,
ashy elbows, even the cracks in your fingers,
the cracks in your fingers.
Yes,
you are now the topic of conversation today. Yeah. And hopefully you were prepared because they are going to be on your head all day.
They roast
like,
you
bro, you
the
are
whole
done.
time.
You're done for. You're done for. Like, just because you forgot to put on lotion, you are now the joke. Like, like,
you know what? Even when I remember in middle school, right, and it was a cold time of the year, and you wore jeans to school, right, but you had to change for gym. So you thought you were safe not putting on lotion after your shower that morning and just throwing on the jeans, but then you get to the locker room, take your pants off, and then all the ashiness shows. Everyone's like, boy,
like, come here. And so, like, it would be bad. Even so, like, and sometimes even if you did put on lotion, you have to put on enough lotion because if you're wearing shorts, say you like had to get down and tie your shoe and your knee hit the ground.
Knee hit the ground.
Your knee's now exposed and cracked open.
Yep.
And then you thought you were good. Now one of your knees is ashy. And now people are going to still roast you. So it has been known for all of time, being ashy is not good. Being ashy is associated with like being broke, like being like
just being not put together.
Not put together.
It's like you just didn't get ready. It's almost like you didn't brush your teeth.
Yeah, like like you said, essentially like you stink. It's like a very negative. Even like when you're a kid, like before you go to before we would leave to church, my mom would look at us and like be like, oh y'all y'all can't leave the house. And so it's whatever like she would get, if it was some Vaseline she would put on us or like some lotion, she would make sure to lotion us down because it looks bad on your parents as a child.
If
you leave the house,
send you somewhere ashy. Yep,
that's like you didn't take care of your child.
Yeah, you a reflection on your parents. They're just like, oh, y'all ain't gonna come for me. I take care of my children.
Exactly.
They are fed and they are lotioned.
So that is the negative connotation with being ashy.
Yeah,
but for me, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna kind of give the devil. I'm gonna play a devil's advocate.
Okay,
man.
all right.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. People be chopping on people who are ashy. And I know it looks bad. But you know one thing that you can't say for someone who's ashy?
What?
At least you know they're clean.
That's true.
So if I see ashy hands,
you know
internally I'm like, ooh, those are ashy. But I got to think his hands are probably ashy because he just ran water over them, meaning that they're probably clean.
That's true. Wow, I hadn't thought about that.
Dog, I be thinking about that.
That's a perspective shifter.
It is.
But to be honest, I used to hate when I was a kid the effect that would happen after you wash your hands coming out of the bathroom.
What you mean?
Well, for that same exact point, because like you wash your hands in the bathroom and then you come out and you were good that morning when you left the house, but then when you go to the bathroom in school, you wash your hands and you be ashy again. Yeah.
No, I feel
so
that.
teachers used to be looking out and have some
lotion.
Soap, some
the good
lotion,
the good teacher, but also I mean when we talk about ashiness, right? Like we really got to understand that there is hope. You know, like for those of you that struggle from chronic ashiness, we have the prescriptions for you today.
Yeah.
And we will go into that a little bit more later, but we have the prescriptions for you today. But the real thing is, I mean, I don't understand why has this become the norm for us? Like everyone's like, oh, like being ashy, or like, like even nowadays, like, like as adults, like if you see a dude with like an ashy ankle, like, hey dog, come on, bro. Like what you doing? You left the house like this?
Yeah.
Or like you go to like your homeboy's house and you just left the shower and you thought you were safe, but you thought we were adults now and they're not gonna, come for your head no more. But they're like, hey dog, you need help, bro. Like you can't leave the house like that.
That's
Why
crazy.
is this still a thing?
See, I was thinking about this as I was thinking about this episode topic, and I was like, okay, like where could this have stemmed from? And then I thought to my own life, right? During the summers, I don't like putting on a bunch of lotion because my skin, my body produces just so much natural oil from like just
sweating,
like,
stuff like that.
just like the oils that come out from like the heat, the natural heat. It doesn't get dried out as much, and so if I put on too much lotion, then it's like I'm slimy and all that kind of stuff because my body's producing like the oils that it should as a response to the heat. And so I thought back to like, oh man, like. In the wintertime when it's cold is really when I experience like I have to put on a lot of lotion. And so if we all hail from as the melanated folks from the motherland Africa, I wonder, did they have to put on lotion back then? Like, so is that beauty standard norm of not having moisturized skin coming from way back?
I know what it is. We're not supposed to be here. That's God telling us we're not supposed to be here. Man. We are displaced people, amen.
But then also they used to use like those jojoba oils and argan oils and all that kind of stuff to like make their skin like shine. And so it's like, hey, this has been a thing where like having to put on lotion might not have been a big deal back then.
And maybe it's just like a beauty standard that we've ascribed to now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that's where we're at now. Like everyone, almost like some girls feel like it's a need, like they have to put on makeup because they can't leave the house without makeup. Maybe it's like, man, you feel like you have to put on lotion because you can't leave the house without lotion, when it's like, why not?
Why not?
Because if realistically, you know, what happens is if you are ashy, in theory, your body will produce the oils back to get your skin like, you know, elastic and like at least not.
If it's warm enough outside, especially like the cold, man, the cold be stripping away all the moisture out of your skin.
And that's the thing, even in the cold, I feel like, man, we're really educating people. People don't even understand the depths of ashiness. But when it's cold, like you could even put lotion on, but because it's so cold and your skin like gets so like dry, it absorbs the moisture that you put on the lotion.
Yeah, so you got to reapply.
So you have then you get ashy again. You know, so you have to make sure you reapply.
But I know something for folks who aren't as dark. They also get like skin dryness when the cold comes around. But it's just like, they do it they put on lotion in the cold weather for more so for like skin comfort. Like I don't want my skin to be dry
and hurting.
Hurting. More so than appearance.
Oh yeah, for a lot of the darker people, it's definitely for cosmetic reasons.
Yeah, it's cosmetic.
Like you know what I'm saying? My skin gonna feel the set, like it's gonna really feel cool. But like I know it's gonna look like, you don't want it to look dry and ashy. And bro, I didn't realize this was a thing. Like I didn't honestly realize that everyone didn't lotion themselves after showers until I got to Texas A&M University and lived with white roommates. Because me, like, you know, your showers, I really got to, you know, make sure I'm done showering. You know, I got to make sure I dry my skin off. Yeah. My skin can't be more, like, really moist. It has to look dry before I put lotion on.
Yeah, because, if it's too moist, then it's no effect.
Exactly, no effect. So you have to wait for it to dry out and then put, like, lotion on, then get ready, and then leave. But, bro, my white roommates would literally hop out the shower. Yeah. Put their clothes on and just leave, hair still wet. And I'm like, my goodness. Like, you're not going to lotion? Yeah. To where, like I have, like, and to some of the listeners who are listening, this is you. Like, they don't have lotion at their home. Like, they don't like only like like
maybe like hand lotion,
hand lotion. Like they don't lotion. Like, they're just like, what's the need for like lotioning? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the way lotion feels, and I'm just like,
that makes sense.
What? Like, this is a necessity.
Yeah, so, a lot of people probably only moisturize like their face or something like that. Like
this one girl told me, she was like, I would like lotion my body and then wash my hands because I don't like the way lotion feels on my hands. And I was like, who raised you? Who raised you? Like, you were like you were undoing what you've just done.
What you just did.
That's like taking a pill and then throwing it up. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you literally doing?
Oh, yeah.
And so, but have no fear. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, me and Chris are both moisturizing experts.
Yes.
So we are here to tell you, whether you feel ashiness is good or bad, we are here with some rectifying remedies on how to cure your chronic ashiness.
Quick question though.
Yes.
So now that we're adults and, you know, we're in this elevated state of consciousness, just kidding. But now that we're like kind of discussing these things, do you still feel pressure to adhere to the societal norm of not being ashy? Like, would you go out ashy?
That's a good question, Chris.
Do you still think it's a bad thing?
Christopher.
Yes.
I'm going to keep it a buck 100 with you guys. And if my melanated folks come for me. Some of y'all are going to disagree with me. So I really only lotion when I know I'm leaving my house.
Okay.
Like, I will only lotion my body when I know I'm leaving the house.
Okay.
And if I'm wearing pants or long socks, then I will probably neglect those areas. Also, I don't like lotioning right before I go to sleep because it kind of like makes me stick to my sheets a little bit.
Yep, I don't do that either.
But I'll lotion the morning right before I leave.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, but I moisturize my face. That's one thing I do. I make sure I moisturize my face because I have like a really dry, like my face is like dry, like my skin is dry towards my face. So I moisturize my face always, regardless. Yeah. But I don't really care as much depending on the circle of friends.
Yeah.
Like I could come to your house, Ashy, and I know you not gonna. You might laugh.
I ain't gonna roast you.
Yeah, you gonna laugh with me. Like, dang, you really ask something. I know I am, right? And I know there's no judgment because you know who I am.
Yeah,
this is what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm gonna do that with everyone. If it's a new person, man, I gotta make sure I'm lotioned up. You know? I don't know how they're gonna judge me. You know?
I feel that. During the summer times, I don't put on lotions as much. I might put some, maybe a little bit on my arms and elbows, but during the summertime, I don't put any on my face because I feel like it's good. It gets too slimy.
You're not supposed to put lotion on your face. I didn't learn that until I was older. Yeah,
what
bro.
Do you mean?
Lotion does not meant for your face.
Okay.
You're supposed to use either like facial creams or like oils, like moisturizers. I know, guys. Once you get married, you start learning some things about life. I used to just lotion everything.
I use the same lotion, for everything.
Hey, bro. I mean, I heard you're not supposed to. That's what I was told.
I don't know.
Man, look, I don't
got the budget for like extra facial moisturizers.
Hey, bro, look, I heard it's not good. But if it works for you, I ain't gonna hold you. Do what you got to do. I ain't gonna hold you.
For me.
But so Chris, for you, what do you use? How do you like stay moisturized? How do you like run from ashiness?
Oh, I flee from it. Run from the ashiness and it will flee from you.
Okay, you flee from ashiness. Like what product? What do you with?
My main product is a Canacell lotion. I get it from Whole Foods or Central Market, similar to my soap.
Chris with the bouginess, bro. Gotta be coming with it.
It's care.
Called what is it?
It's Canacell lotion.
Canacell lotion.
So it has active like cannabinoids that help to like really exfoliate at the same time as like moisturizing the skin. Okay. So a lot of times you just have extra dead cells, but it helps to kind of like open your pores up so they absorb more of the moisture. At least that's how I understand it. And it smells really good. So I have like a eucalyptus one. That's been my main one for the last few months. It smells fresh.
Come on.
It doesn't make my skin feel heavy. Like there's a bunch of extra product on there. It's pretty natural. Cool. I can understand all the ingredients. So that's me.
Okay. For me, I am... Man, so growing up, we were big like baby oil folk. Baby oil and Vaseline. Wow. Yeah, we were real dry as kids. Yeah. Man. We were just like some ashy little African boys.
Baby oil and Vaseline?
Yeah, man. My people was like, they would switch it up on us. Okay. But like the thing with Vaseline was like, it would like stay. Like you would stay moisturized. You might be a little greasy, but you gonna at least like you gonna shine.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So you rather shine than be dry. You know what I'm saying? But since then, I'm not with that no more. I think I use this like a Lotrimin. It's like a skin shield. It's a little more on the pricier side in your local CVS or Walmart's. But like the big thing with you really have to get quality lotion.
There's no 100%
room for like these like $1-2 lotions. No. It's pointless.
You can't do that nowadays.
Yeah, those water-based lotions. For those of you who don't know, these water-based lotions don't actually like moisturize.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You put a bunch on it.
If it's water based, it will still get dried out.
You'll still get dried out. So you have to do like these oil based or like the higher quality lotions.
Yeah. But I also don't I look at the ingredients because, the high level of consciousness.
Yeah.
There's like cancer causing agents and certain things or plastics and, different things like that I want to avoid. Or like different alcohols. I don't like alcohols in the products. So I want something that's like, has an oil base like argan oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, something like that that'll really keep and help the skin. I'm messing with the fake stuff.
Something that has kept our people together time and time again for generations on end is cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter
will never fail you, amen. It'll never fail you. Look, if you don't know what to do or where to go, amen. Cocoa butter will keep you at home. Somebody,
cocoa butter, coconut oil too.
Coconut oil.
If I'm ever in a pickle, and
I
got some coconut oil.
I mean, I've used in like bad situations. I've used like chapstick to like get my like crevices in my hands.
If you just
I'm just confessing this before you guys. I'm just gonna be 100. Like
pure shea butter.
Pure shea butter.
Yeah, you ever tried that?
Is it like the real thick?
Yeah,
stuff?
it's a real thick.
I've used it, but I'm not really. I'm not really a huge fan of it, if I'm being honest. But I'm a big Lotrimin like kind of guy. Make sure to moisturize the elbows. And honestly, sometimes it sounds weird, but you have a routine. Yeah. You know to get to the high touch points, the value points. Just like if you have a car, when you go get a car wash, the more important thing is you're just gonna wash the outside of the car. Those of you who are more detailed might get the rims, the tires, the engine, the inside. Yeah. But just to make sure it's clean, you're gonna get the outside wash. So for us, I go elbow, I go my wrist, I go knee, ankles. Yeah. And like just in the hands. Yeah. Use the leftover for the hands.
You use the leftover. I use the leftover on my stomach just to get it off my hands.
Oh really?
Yeah, I just like
if it's overwhelming, I'll put it on my stomach. But like when you're done lotioning your body, just you have some like residual leftover. I really get the crevices and stuff like that, and that's the lotion. Yeah. And I lotion myself pretty aggressively too. Like how like inside, inside like the tea, or like when you watch it on like the commercials, it's like this white lady who like really massages like her arm. Bro, no. I like smack and I smack and rub. Like,
I'm just trying to get it in, get it done, be about my day,
and go about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just gonna say to my white listeners, man, to now, if you have black friends or even for yourself, have some lotion around. Like have some at your desk. Quality lotion at your desk. Have it in your car. You never know what like dryness will do. But I mean, I think as a whole, ashiness, man. We gotta get beyond ashiness being a bad thing and just move ahead, man. Yeah. It really ain't that.
It's not that big of a deal. There's so many things that we adhere to in terms of like certain beauty standards. It might be a conversation for another episode. But it's not a big deal if
the beauty standard that we holding on to.
It's not necessary. Like if I would be completely fine if I walked out the house today without any lotion on.
Oh, bro. I mean, I wouldn't roast you.
Yeah.
Depending on the circle.
I'm secure.
Yeah, you're secure. He said, I'm secure what I'm doing. No,
when I was in elementary school, I couldn't take it.
Yeah, bro. That ashiness ain't it. But
kids are terrible.
Man. Now, family discussion.
Family discussions.
What's family discussion?
With the Prophetic Foolishness fam. So this is where members of the PF fam get their questions answered or discussed by us. What we got today?
Man, so apparently, and this blows my mind that this is even a discussion, but people wanted to know, one of our viewers wanted to know, Chris and Osagi, what do you feel about pineapple on pizza? And I was like, what do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
I was like, is there any other way to feel but having like a deep love and appreciation for the gift that is pineapples on a pizza? Like I'm rocking with it, bro. It's holy. It's good.
I know y'all can't see me right now, but I'm shaking my head vigorously. No.
I'm confused. Why are you against the pineapple on pizza?
I have taste buds.
He said I have taste. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Pineapple on pizza is actually a very it's kind of like that sweet savory like that sweet savory like node. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but I'll say this. I spent, I think it was the month of July. Is it July or August? Watching a 4-part series on how to make the perfect pizza. Shout out to Bon Appetit. I love y'all. Molly, Claire, everybody.
Sponsor us. Sponsor if you want.
But in how to make a perfect pizza, pineapple was never an ingredient. There was cheese. There were certain types of dough and yeast.
Yeah.
They even made the cheese from scratch.
Yeah.
There was, pepperonis or some kind of meat. There was mushrooms, onions, all really good things for a pizza. Pineapples don't belong on pizzas.
But Chris, let me tell you something. We as a people, we evolve, okay? When pizza was first created in somewhere in Spain or Italy or something like
somewhere
that. Somewhere over there. It used to just be like dough, sauce, and like leaves.
That's the best kind of pizza. Basil. Margarita pizza is the best pizza, hands down. Don't at me.
And so, don't at me. And so, as a people, we have evolved to where we're like, I like the cheese on there, and then we said, I like the pepperoni. and give me the chicken.
Yeah.
And then we get meat lovers pizza.
But then we get
supreme pizza.
And then you get into barbecue sauce pizza
and all that, and that's
all that
cool.
kind of other stuff.
And so we've evolved in our taste buds, man.
Cinnamon roll pizza.
Hey, and so now we've come to realize that I like the pineapple on the pizza too. And so pineapple is because we have as a people are at a more educated place in our lives. We're smarter. Our flavor nodes, they're more advanced. Those of us that are in 2019 as efficient human beings will understand that pineapple on the pizza is an actual delicacy.
A delicacy.
And so to you broke boys who over here don't want to, just like when dudes will get onto you for eating your steak well done, you got to grow up and you got to get it,
rare.
A little, medium,
Rare.
I ain't going there, but get a little medium. They're like, hey, it's time to grow up. I'm telling you, Chris, look, you a grown man.
I am a grown man, and I will not. I'll eat a side of pineapple while I eat pizza.
But you won't eat it on the pizza.
No, I mean it's just like I think it's an acquired taste. Shout out to my pops. My pops likes pineapple on pizza.
Hey, Mr. Henry, we appreciate you. I'm your real son over here.
I don't personally prefer. I also don't like olives on pizza.
Oh, I hate
olives. Ruin pizza.
Olives.
Pineapples is easy to pick off and eat separately because they don't leave a residual taste.
So time out.
Olives.
You would put pineapples. You would have pineapples on your pizza
and take them off,
and then take them off, eat them separately, and then eat the pizza.
Exactly.
Why not just eat it all together? Mm-mm. Are you someone who waits finishing what you're chewing and then drink, or can you drink while you're eating?
I can drink while I'm eating. That don't matter.
That ain't never been a problem.
That ain't never been a problem.
That ain't no problem here, Chief.
That ain't no problem. Yeah.
I mean, for the people out there, man, I truly believe that. I mean, pineapple can go on pizza. It's almost like when you have mango and you kind of sprinkle some of that Chile salt on it.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
It's like that salty and sweet.
Mm-hmm,
it's with the pineapple.
I don't mind salty and sweet. I love salty and sweet.
So what are you against pineapples on pizza?
I love
for?
Kettle popcorn, kettle corn.
Oh
it's perfect
I've seen
sweet.
You smash 3 bags.
Shout out to Boom Chicka Pop. I love y'all.
The purple bag.
The purple bag.
Sponsor us, please.
But man, I'm such a brand loyalist. It's crazy.
Dog.
But I don't mind savory and sweet. I love savory and sweet, but just not pineapple on the pizza.
Is it something that you've come in your head? You're like, I'm not going to like this, so I can't eat this anymore. Or is it somewhere where you
I don't know. I think just the way my taste buds communicate to my brain. So when I chew it just says no, sir.
Oh, okay. Mm-mm. Well, maybe it's time you restructure those things. Maybe your taste buds
you
are
can
lying to you.
develop a different palate, but that's a lot of work.
I mean, think about when you were Chris. You are an adult. When you were a child, all you wanted to eat was chicken nuggets and French fries.
These are not lies.
These are not
Those
lies.
are facts.
Now,
chicken strips, French fries, Outback Steakhouse.
My God,
honey mustard sauce.
Hey, but now the charcuterie board is as a taste you like.
Board.
You know what I'm saying? The prosciutto, the Gouda cheese. All these different things that
Jack.
you as a child. Hey man, you weren't you didn't like those things.
That's true.
But now as you've grown up, you're like when you were a child, you didn't like coffee. Coffee was gross.
I actually drank coffee as a kid.
Like as a young kid?
Yeah.
For those of you, okay, I'm making a point here, Chris.
My bad.
I'm making a point here, okay? You didn't like coffee as a child. And so now that you are an adult, amen, you are growing in the things that you like, the taste, even let's say you don't watch cartoons anymore, hopefully you don't watch cartoons anymore, the things as you grow up, there are things that you now do as an adult, as a grown man. I put pineapples on my pizza because this is an acquired delicious taste. Okay. This is something for the upper echelon people.
If I'll just say this, if we share pizza in the future, we'll just get half and half.
Or we can just get all pineapple and I can be like, Chris, grow up. It's time for you to force your palate to grow up.
You need to have a really good, just basic margherita pizza where the dough has been crafted intentionally. The buffalo, you got to get buffalo cheese, a mix of buffalo, mozzarella.
What's the difference between buffalo cheese?
Buffalo is just it's still a type of mozzarella, but it's crafted from different milk, and then they just make it different. They stretch it differently. Okay, cool. And so it has a different consistency.
Is that margarita pizza where they just have the huge pieces of cheese in the middle?
No, it's just it's real simple. It's bread, sauce, Sometimes tomatoes, sometimes not. Cheese.
Tomatoes. Oh, sauce. Sorry.
Yeah. And then basil.
That's it.
So
that's a margarita pizza.
Yeah. And if you do it right, it smashes.
What's the best margarita pizza locally?
Oh, the best margarita pizza locally. Thank you for asking. Mm-hmm. I would say number one, just for the overall pizza experience, is Mandola's, located in the Triangle. They have a really, really solid. But a close second, I think they have the best dough in town, is Bufalina Dough.
Really?
They have the best pizza dough in town. I don't know how they do it.
Bufalina Dough?
Bufalina Dough.
Where's that located?
They have one on Burnett in Austin, Texas, and they also have one on the east side on Cesar Chavez. I've been to both. Both great. Yeah.
Okay. I can't say that. I'm an old faithful with, Pine House. They've been rocking with me from the jump.
Yeah. 40 North downtown, too, on like, what, 11th and Lamar?
You be
Lamar.
eating out, dog.
I'm telling you, I had one searched the pizzas.
I said first, I was like, Pine House. And after that, I'm like, Domino's? Pizza Hut?
Hey, Domino's is the best fast food pizza.
That's where I'm going to have to stop you.
All right, we'll save that for another
That's where I'm going to have to stop you. But hey, man, look, this is Prophetic Foolishness. Y'all been rocking with us, man. We want y'all's questions. We want you guys to engage with us. So, hit us up on, listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on all those other platforms. Engage with us on Instagram.
Write us a letter.
Hey,
I don't know. You don't have our address.
You don't have our address, and I'm not giving that to you. But if
write us an email.
Yes, if you want your question asked. You can email us at propheticfoolishness@gmail.com.
Yep.
You could message us on Instagram. We really want to get these questions asked, and we want to hear what you guys are thinking. Don't ask me in person because I won't remember it. But we have a form for you guys. On email or on Instagram to ask those questions. Make sure you're following us. Share. Make sure to share this.
Share.
If you're listening to this on a Monday morning, make sure that you share this to your Instagram story. Right? Maybe a comment. We will share it back on our story.
Ask your coworkers these questions. Yeah. Ask them if they like pineapples on pizza.
Man, let these be great conversation starters. For those of you that are going on dates this week, use these questions. They might think you're cool because you listen to this podcast and you got great questions. You ain't even got to tag us. You ain't even got to tell us that you listen to the podcast. Hopefully that person becomes your girlfriend or boyfriend or whichever, or wife or husband, whatever the case may be. But you know what I'm saying? Just listen to the podcast and use these. This is free. This is free content.
What starts here changes the world.
Man, come on, man. We out here really changing the world. So we started how we ended. My name is Osagi.
And my name is Chris.
And this is Prophetic Foolishness. Peace.